You see, I don't have those problems. I have the problems of freezing my fucking ass off.
I would rather freeze my ass off than have to deal with these absolute miscreants in this neighborhood.
Braids. Trade thoughts. Trade thoughts right now.
Trade
freezing, falling over in plate and chain, yes.
Does it?
I'll
You'd
take my
rather
issue.
prestige and support your friends?
Of course, no. Well,
I could never
depends on
wear
who you are.
plate. I
Me
don't know how you
personally,
people do it.
I would.
We go
Actually,
slowly
quite.
insane.
However,
Yes, it's slowly insane, but it is. If you just get it right, it's sometimes comfortable.
it is made.
No,
Sometimes.
I am wearing gambus in the
If there were ever an armor that didn't make as much noise as yours do, then I would wear armor, but that's not possible.
Huh. Alright.
Well,
That's
you
pretty
can
cool.
reduce the sound considerably. You just have to put a considerable amount of equipment.
More modern
Cloth
stuff they make,
or
which is
leather.
built to tear, built to ruin.
But you lose mobility from it.
Yes,
crawling on back. So
I prefer my mobility and my spider silk.
Golden package.
Holy shit, wow.
Just as good as leather.
Spider silk is pretty cool.
The stuff you buy ends up turning into holy shit.
I'm still waiting on my outfit to get
You don't need-
tailored by Marin. I'm excited.
Yeah, so easily.
You are going to like it a
You know
lot.
how good the goosey stuff is? I remember being on my run,
I drew it out and everything.
I scraped
And I got the pieces for Markle. And I gave it to Marin for
clothing
alterations.
was
Fantastic. I look forward to it.
Wow.
But the clothing was
She's
fine.
gonna dye it.
How the shit? Okay.
I don't know. It's somehow that way.
Notice new things like this every now and then.
Goosey.
Shift this way.
Cool conversations.
Not much food or drink left.
good day.
Good eve. How are
We've
you?
all been enjoying the ale. I'm a box of mixed emotions at the moment. I'm honoured by the terms, touched truly. Although there were a few unexpected, uninvited guests.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of.
Whoa.
Fuck. What's he doing?
Surgeon. You need the clinic at
Inquisitor.
once.
That is a
Have you come with us? Understood. I will be there right now.
subtle.
We'll be going.
God,
Alright?
that hat gives me anxiety.
As it should. One of those around is never a good thing.
Center. Understood. About face. Back to the clinic.
You should take an ale with you, Sir Inquisitor.
Best not to antagonize him.
What do the Imperials want with him for that?
They won't do anything.
No.
That wasn't antagonizing. I was offering the man an ale.
Which the other
He
one-
did show up to a wedding after all. Well, at least the
Your
after
words.
party.
So I was talking to Victor earlier.
pulled one of his pieces. While he was
Say
saying
again?
pulled one of his.
There's two things tonight that make
Please.
this a little bit
You
hard.
first, small red hat.
I was talking to Victor earlier.
You were?
So sorry.
Yeah. I said, nice hat, looks new.
Fuck that man.
It's not
Do you know what he did?
that we can do to stop it.
Were you there?
When? Just then.
Just now.
I saw him give something to Quinn. I didn't see what it was.
He handed her a ring, a jade ring that belonged to her dear sister. It set her off.
Up.
It was a power play.
Nice blade.
Nothing happy. Is that where she's
No,
off to
it
now?
wasn't.
I'm still attempting to translate what this one wants from
We all
me.
have some
Something
things
do
that are very
with
important to us.
Blade?
We all have our priorities.
Yeah.
No. His blade is on his back.
She only has one bit of blood
Mine
left.
is on my hip. Different lengths, different fighting styles. I also have 2 glaives on my back.
I'll see her again. I'm not worried about that. If she has something she feels she needs to do, then...
So you know you're echoing.
Well, who am I to stop her?
She taken off.
Sorry.
Not me. Not yet.
No, Quinn.
I still have work here to do. I need to earn my place at the Institute. I need to carve out a nice, cozy place for myself. And mine. When all is said and done, give her a place to return to. The problem plays I still have yet to prove myself, as it were. There's an estate waiting for me. I just need to convince everyone over at the Institute that I'm worth including, worth involving. So far, it's just the word of my father and the family name that I carry that keeps me attached, even if only slightly. But... well, word of the things that I did back east were enough to raise suspicion. So... As you understand, even if the Institute resides within Gradia, it's not comprised entirely of Gradians. There are people from all walks of life. Elves, Imperials, etc.
Plate, elven plate.
Wanted to congratulate you despite
Yes,
all
I would sink rather
interruptions.
rapidly.
I deeply appreciate it. A bittersweet end, but
Tried to swim, but it would be very...
at least now she carries a little bit more of me with her.
Lord Erna, there's something I should make mention to you about what
Sarah.
I
Go on.
with regards
What's
to
the news?
Is the dagger well?
This way.
They took Sarah in the clinic. I don't know
What's
why.
happening?
That can't be any good.
I don't know.
When he was here, and everyone was circled around,
That's what. Oh.
he actively pulled one of his pieces from his belt. One of his pistols, I believe. He put it away after a
She has
time,
somewhere
but
to be.
it was drawn.
Ballsy.
Oh,
Indeed. Not much that I could do, maybe throw the blade, my blade, to intercept.
for a moment. Hey,
But
wake up!
I was watching.
Wake up!
Something I thought you would
What's
be
happened with both?
wanting to know.
Oh,
Someone else who was
Thank
you're
you.
messing up. You
Keep
can't.
an eye on it if you
You
can.
need, you need to
Oh,
use
no,
might
I
be
guidance.
thought,
something
I thought I
soon.
saw them both
Ah,
freeze for a moment.
Unfortunately, I cannot keep an eye on the city. I'm watching the Badlands, still hunting down remnants of that one
Didn't seem to work.
grey orc.
You used too much.
Apparently they found a way that the York's been getting through.
Sanders, greetings.
I was informed something
Larry.
about towards the north,
Again, thank you so much.
some
That
sort
was-
of
it was
movement
marvelous.
path.
Might be something to watch.
Reports from, yes, Miss Lorelei said something about 30
You did
orcs
magnificently.
in one group. And here's one that should be a bit unsettling. She barely spotted the grey. The only reason she did was armor in the sunlight. But even then, barely.
Mostly. Today was a bit of...
Just things to be aware of, but for now, focus upon that which is in orange.
Yeah. Always good to
My
see.
company will deal with the orcs the best we can.
I know. I'm always quiet.
Nah.
I
It's...
design you hear me echo things, so pick and choose.
What's it? It's, I hope you have a great evening, sir. Congratulations on your celebration.
So long, sir. No.
I've known that guy like 5 years.
Oh?
Yeah.
In the span of 5 years, has he changed at all?
He has. This is not where I thought I'd see him. But it's not where I thought I'd be either, so... He was a lot more happy-go-lucky back in the day. I suppose... when a lot happens to someone, they can become a little more guarded, I suppose. Jaded, even. But I am happy for him.
Oh. Every man has their journey. It can sometimes seem short or long, depending on how your life is.
I had to explain to Marcus today that you and I see time differently to humans and him. I didn't know how to fully explain it.
It is a bit different. It just depends on the moment, really, I find.
Do you see it as a curse or a
When I was
luxury?
very young. It depends. Like I say, it's more in the moment than anything else. I think it's a benefit to be able to experience many things, see the worlds around you more than any normal person could. In the span of 60 years, you could only be limited in experience and see so much.
I can't think of anything. I just wanted to be okay. I just wanted to be okay.
Hazel, I know. I'm here. Let's get off the street. We'll be at the tavern. We'll hear if they come out, okay? Yes. Come on. There was a warning by the Inquisitor. Stay off the streets tonight.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh no. It was a warning given to Gurbam. If he cares about anyone, they better stay off the stairs or off the streets. So, I don't know what it means, but I'm taking it to heart.
Smart.
And I would not put it above the others, simply because I find it more dangerous, or more weighty, or more burdensome.
I think that's a good answer in all honesty, depending on the moment and such. Though, in the bad times, it's hard not to see it as such a curse. Oh wow, he's like fucking really far behind me, that's awkward. Good evening.
Apologies, my lord. I was
you
distracted.
Conversation was...
Everything alright?
Apologies. That was a good day. It's hard to see people you care about get...
Miss Basil.
It's not like that. They were very kind to me when I first arrived. Far more than many. You were saying, my lord. Apologies.
I was just agreeing with your answer, though musing that in the hard times where it feels like a curse, it's hard to see anything else.
Right. The important thing I find, from my experience at least, is we don't lose track ourselves. We don't allow ourselves to be bounded by a single path we choose to walk. I myself have had the fortune to change my path when I was very young. and find something far better.
Your original path being...
How much are you aware of the culture who we are born and bred to be, so to speak?
A decent amount, but I've been told it varies on region, but...
That is not wrong. See, in the region I am from, males are very much treated as worse than slaves, even here in Gradia. I was born to be a blade, so to speak. So I had no family growing up, I had no parents, no brothers or sisters, merely the opponents around me who tried to kill me every day. As soon as I could walk, I was taught to use a blade.
Not so different from my own, honestly.
They were beyond cruel. If you merely stepped the wrong place, you were whipped. You were forced to kill those you would try to grow some sort of attachments with. There was no remorse. The matron was sadistic in that way. Took great pleasure in our pain and misery. Would always smile whenever we were in agony. And her daughter was no different. Just hidden behind a mask.
Sounds like what I was told about it.
Have I learned anything out of all my years? The women of our people are very, very dangerous. I've seen one take people who have done nothing but been in pain and give them hope. And snuff them out after she was done with them.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
I got lucky. Many didn't. Anyways. Besides my dreary upbringing, I'm here now. Life is different. It's hard. Every day I struggle, try to complete things that I need to do in case something happens. But I treat every day as it's special. Feel long at times. But every experience, every individual I meet is always a new strand to a tapestry of the life I've lived.
Beautiful words, Tiberius.
I would like to take credit for them, but they're not my own, I'm afraid. My master was actually quite minute with the way she spoke. She taught me much.
But not what a tittle means.
I'm afraid not. No, I'm afraid all the libraries of Astragon would not have that to your disposal, I'm afraid.
Wait, can you speak Underdark?
Well, it's a little rough, but yes.
Could you teach me?
I could. It'd be a little painstaking, but I could teach you. Takes time.
Of course. Willing to learn?
Just be mindful. Just because you can speak the language doesn't mean it's always great to be able to speak it. Sometimes far better to play dumb surface-born. I've learned that the hard way.
I'm very good at dumb surface-born.
I don't know about that. You seem very skilled.
Much like your
You
life.
pull off some quite interesting tricks.
Oh?
Well, well, the whole scaling a large wall, then the whole, facing off an entire army, charging on lean forward with the men. These are not simple things. You're doing quite well.
The skullduggery part comes easy to me. That's what I was born with. It's my bread and butter. The lordling stuff, that's what I'm learning. And I guess when you just throw everything you have into something, your entire life, everything, every fiber of your being, you just go for things, I guess.
It's the benefit of determination of drow that many don't expect.
I've had to learn in 3 years what someone my age would have been groomed for since birth. You know?
Well, you had good teachers then. Because I can see your skill the way you lead.
Do you believe in fate?
There are many books that speak of fate. It's a fickle thing, I find. What I believe, there are points in time where we are destined to be somewhere. At a single point, pivotal. But the determination of what happened next is always in the individual.
At Tiberius's words, you recall something you were told. There is no rush, but before the day's end, you remember that Venora Faye said that you should probably go and check on Lisa in the grove.
Hello?
That's just something I want to do, but after this morning I shouldn't really leave the city. I don't want to risk another
What's the benefits of being a lord? My lord, you get to decide what you want to do. The risk is there, yes, but if you're willing to take it, and your men are willing to take it and follow you through, then it'd be so.
I feel so guilty for what happened this morning.
My lord, you cannot blame yourself for the actions of the men who try to go for the heart of your family. If anything, you should be proud of Marcus, of his duty, of his action.
I mean, of course I am. It's more so like if we'd gone a different way, or if I had made you ride, or...
My lord, there was no controlling the situation. They could have been set up in many different routes. That was just one, and we were just sudden as well. That means they would have had to see us leave, and they would probably set up different parties, is my guess.
That's even worse.
They were watching the roads. It was the only way to make it even feasible. They had to have some decent amount of manpower.
That makes me want to leave even less.
My lord, when in the act of an assassination, they don't act in the same day twice.
Unless that's what they want you to think. Because I've done that several times. Oh, thank God that's over. Time to go home and kick my feet up. BAM! Gotcha, fucker.
Well, it's your decision, my lord. If you wish to go somewhere, I will follow you. A knight's job is to ensure your safety and the things you want to do.
I mean, I checked in with her this morning. I'm sure she's still fine, but...
Subconsciously, you find yourself scratching at the back of your head.
I don't know.
My lord, as much as I hate that place, trust me, it is very discomforting to me.
You don't feel at ease in there?
You know... Oh, by gods, no. If anything, it feels too relaxing.
You've gone all the way back around.
But... there might not be another moment you get to see them for some time. With the war as it ramping in this attack, I will have to stress that we should not leave the city for some time. Maybe a week? Press on with reports, handle the men, work on training. Make your face still known to the people, so that way they don't have to be concerned of any attacks.
Alright, I hear you. I'll put my armor on at least.
Probably wise. Think of it this way, my lord. You're showing strength. Even when those who dare to go for your life, well... it is nothing. Just another day.
You have no idea how true that is.
Well... now I'm curious where your mind is at.
There are dozens upon dozens of people that want to kill me, Tiberius.
Oh, I can think of legions that want to kill me, so we're in the same boat here, my lord.
You know, I keep putting this place up as this nice, safe place, but the last 2 times we've gone there, we've been attacked in one way or another.
Oh, attacked or dabbling with things that really should not be dabbled with. Well, all of the above or worse. Allow me to assist you. When you do this enough, it's just a force of habit.
I've never been assisted by someone who knows what they're doing. This is probably the fastest I've ever put on my armor.
I've been putting on armor for over 100 years. What do you expect?
Right, Aunt's horse is here too. There's medication that they've given him, and apparently, we'll keep him there, but he's going to shit a lot
Mm-hmm.
tonight, so...
Oh boy. Oh well, it's gonna happen either way.
Yeah. Maybe use
For the worst.
Sunny to get back there. I'm sure Marcus won't mind.
I will do so.
Hey, buddy.
Maybe city with mask on, my lord. In case if anyone does see us leave this time.
True.
And I can't take it off.
Forgot about that.
I'm used to the old horses.
I know.
I'm used to the old
I
horses,
know.
my lord.
Wonder if Sarah's about.
Riding out.
Yeah, I gotta
Where'd it
go
go?
somewhere. You wanna come?
Fuck yeah. Bye.
Have fun.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Be safe.
God, it's on the horse now. What the fuck?
Comfy?
Mm.
Be safe, everyone.
Yeah.
So, just so you're aware, last time we were riding out here, I got shot at by crossbows, so keep your eyes open, I guess. And if someone looks like they're about to shoot me,
That will not happen
maybe
again.
shoot them.
I solemnly swear you will not get shot while I ride on your horse.
And if I dodge out of the way instinctively and you get hit again, I am preemptively sorry.
It's bound to happen.
Everyone looks so gloomy at the tavern.
Soma was taken by Victor into the clinic. They don't know what they're doing to him.
Was it Victor or was it the other one? I thought it was the other one.
Victor. Both of them, really.
Great.
The masked one escorted him and Victor took him upstairs. He hasn't been out yet.
Everyone's worrying about it, I suppose.
Mostly just Basil and Torty was keeping her company, and then everyone else was just yapping, I guess.
Hmm.
So, what exactly are we doing?
Just visiting our friends out in the grove.
Oh, okay.
With how things are looking, I probably won't be able to leave the city for a week or so. So I just want to make sure everyone's okay before I do, you know?
Yeah. It'll be good to see them.
It's weird seeing Cade married.
I was just looking at both of them like I did that. They're together because of me.
I was thinking about Dunstead.
It was nice. Dunstead. God. That land is all rubble now.
Yeah, I've heard a few things about what they've done with Adwick, but aside from that...
Oh.
Well, the capital of Araland has been moved further west, to where Godfrey's keep was. Also Godfrey's king now. I don't know if you know that already.
I heard something of the such.
They've turned Adwick into a fortress city more than anything. High walls, palisade is mainly garrisoned by military, rather than how it was when we were there. The point is to try and draw those rat things towards there rather than anywhere else. So the whole thing's a fucking battlefield, from what I heard.
Mm. Interesting.
Desperate times, I suppose. Thank you. Fuck you. Thank you. Good eve. Benora and Wolf.
Well, they're currently busy doing something, but I can go get them if you are needing them.
Only when they're free.
What?
This fucking thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They say it's okay, but I'm not so sure.
Giant rock creature. Apparently they had this before.
I don't want to go near it.
Neither do
I'll
I.
stay over here, thanks.
Just go.
Welcome back.
Then.
Thanks.
What brings you here?
Just checking in with everyone. I'm probably going to be busy for the next while. I won't be able to come out, so I figured I'd stop by and make sure everyone's doing okay.
We're doing good over here.
Good. The fuck was that?
Though, if you want to talk to Faye, she's
What's
a little
wrong?
busy with something.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll
It looks like Wolf
take our
is
time.
rushing over.
But, we have some food if you wish.
You know what? I haven't even eaten today. I've had an orange and that's about it.
God,
You didn't eat at the
you take care of
wedding.
yourself.
I did. I ate an orange at the wedding.
You only ate an orange out of everything there.
This isn't season 1. You don't have to run me off a goddamn orange.
It was a big orange, to be fair, DM.
Keeps the starvation away.
I know, buddy. It's your favorite grass in all of the lands.
So,
Anything else happened to you?
I mean, I got shot at on the way home. Marcus nearly died because of that. There was the wedding. There was a lot of talking. The Inquisitors showed up at the wedding. Had a lot of meetings.
What did you have to say?
A few things. Is this opium? Fantastic.
That's fatal.
Apparently it's pipe weed.
What the fuck?
Oh look, excuse me.
Pack your bags, kid. You're going on a tour.
Lisa will give you your food.
Have you two eaten? I know you probably haven't.
Yeah.
You...
DM note
I
for
eat it.
Kyler and Serevith. Actually, Kyler, you're looking the wrong way. DM note for Serevith. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Lisa preparing food. Normally, such a sight wouldn't matter to you, but it immediately brings back memories. Do you recall? She was a barmaid in Ledford.
You've eaten?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I can stand a day of not eating. Don't worry about me.
No, you should eat.
I ate, thank you. You should eat. Thank you, though.
I'll appreciate your cooking, Lisa.
Seems her skills from so far back haven't gone to waste.
Seems to be. Thank you, Lisa.
I can't fucking cook.
I've tried. I used too much of the, salt. That's the one.
Salt.
Yeah, way too much salt.
Me too! Do I like salt?
How much is a fucking pinch? Like,
Just
give
a
me like
pinch
what is a pinch?
I need 6 cranks
Like
at least.
just between your finger and index. That's it.
But
That's
people have
literally
different
a
sized
pinch.
fucking thumbs and fingers. Like, a pinch could mean fucking anything.
A pinch from me.
I always
would
do a
be
handful.
like a small spoon for him.
Right?
I think that's your problem. You do a handful.
No.
Yeah, and it fucking tastes good too. Tastes good to me at
What is
least.
needing so much salt?
I like salt as much as the next person, but a fucking handful, that's too much.
I put a handful of salt in my macaroni and cheese, and I don't look back either.
I think that
Just straight
dehydrates
into
you,
the,
doesn't it?
I drink so much water, it's ridiculous.
That raises your... sodium, and your sodium increases your
Bye-bye.
water weight.
Yeah,
Also,
never mind.
Marcus is telling me.
I don't think you got a proper tour of the place.
What is that?
What is
He said he's holding an orange. Hmm? Nothing. No. Thank you.
It's the strangest thing. You were told that the other day she was captured by orcs, that she was tortured. Yet, looking at her now, she's more spry than you've seen her in a long time. What's changed?
You'll get plenty of use from that.
Speaking of, they need a little bit of a tune-up. They're a little...
I can take care of that. Wonderful.
It's not gonna zap me if I step in, is it?
You recognize the plant, Kyler. It used to be in Faye's old home. Stepping inside the circle does not, in fact, zap you.
though you do notice a faint bioluminescent glow coming from the bulb of the plant.
Are you ready, Kyler?
I don't know what's
Water.
happening. So I
you
guess.
will.
Faye begins to channel a small amount of magic. The light within the bulb leaves the bulb. At this time, all within the circle will feel a strange tug on their mind. It's very faint, unintrusive, as though there is a thread of string wrapped around your head that is gently tugging you toward the bulb itself. Kyler, you will immediately notice that the world beyond the circle starts to muffle, as though the sounds are behind water or a screen. And you hear a voice.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, she just did the thing, didn't she? Oh, she can probably here. No, I think he's looking at me. Okay.
We're all looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Faye, what the fuck is happening?
Kyler, as you say this, you realize you did not open your mouth. All of those words were in your mind.
You're hearing her true voice.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy the first time this happened to me too. Hey.
Hey.
Here you go, Zeph. She's some more
I don't
praise.
even want to ask how.
It makes no sense. It's the plant, and ever since Faye got that staff, well, look at her. She glows all the time, and she can just do this now. But only next to the plant, so. Our minds connect through tethers or whatever, and people can hear your thoughts. You can hear mine, and I can hear yours.
Oh god, I shouldn't think.
Hear everyone's.
What the fuck is that?
Hello.
It's Hope.
I'm Hope.
Her voice.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
Do you like eggplants?
Oh gosh, about the eggplants again. We don't have any in Nautis.
Oh.
The fuck is this thing? Oh wait, fuck, I can hear my thoughts. Wait, it's hearing my shit.
I am a thing. People always talk about how much they love their things. Am I a thing?
No, you're you, Hope.
what a
One of a
Some
kind
weird
plant.
fucking magic shit. Nope, stop it. I need to get used to this.
What does that word mean?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Don't
What?
copy
Hope,
what Kyler
don't.
says.
Don't worry about it, alright? Just don't, please. Yeah, just don't. So, yeah, you know how, Faye always says that she can hear the voices of the wood or whatever? It's kind of like this, I guess. Only, a lot of them all the time without stopping. So, welcome to what being a wood elf is like, kind of, or a maiden, I guess. It's wild.
Don't think about anything stupid. Don't think about anything stupid.
Too late. too late.
I think because you and Arn. Ever since.
Oh, here she goes again.
No. Hopefully you can understand. It's something I was born with. I can't help but hear the voices that call, that cry out in pain. The things that we know about.
I barely understand what's going on. I mean, yeah, Faye. That must be really hard.
Yes. Because even when I conversate you inside your house, like we did this evening, they don't stop.
That must
Only
be really
when we're in
amazing.
town, it doesn't, Well, when you're in town, since there aren't as many plants around, you don't hear them as much. But I can hear them too. A guardian back in Atwood gave me that power. But for me, it's only like whispers. I only hear whispers. It's like really hard to hear. I have to like close my eyes and then I have to really, really focus in order to make out whatever they're saying. But yeah, even right now, you know, it's always just these whispers in the back of my mind. So it's just something that you learn to live with. It's I guess when you're around magic, things just don't surprise you anymore. Until something like this happens where I'm talking to you with my mind. You know, how about that?
So this is what your inner thought is like. It sounds like.
No, it's
I mean, I guess.
She would be able to
Yeah.
speak.
Maybe things would get done a lot faster if I was actually able to speak my mind. You know, telling Faye to hurry up, or to not go or talk to certain people. She's gonna get herself killed. I don't know what she's gonna do without me, but
I need to get fucking used to this because this is very
really
fucking
don't.
strange. I'm so sorry. I did not mean anything by that.
it's whatever. It's honestly, sometimes I don't even remember what my voice sounds like. All I hear is the garbled mess of me trying to speak with a injured throat and whatever. The grove water helps whenever I drink that. That's why I always carry it on me. If I ever need to speak in a pinch, I just drink that and it soothes my throat. Though if it gets too bad, I need a potion, so. Oh, and here comes Tang. You're gonna need to do the thing on him too.
Does he hear
No,
everything?
yes. When he steps in within the ring, yes.
Yeah, Tang, believe it or not, Tang can apparently hear wild magic stuff too, so he can hear everything that we're saying with our minds. I guess he can also talk to trees.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Next thing you know,
I'm so confused.
those lights on his body are probably gonna turn green one of these days. Oh, Tang was made of wild magic all along.
Well, I mean, wild magic was used to create me, but we're not going to get into that conversation.
Back to the magic shit. I don't understand any of this.
Yeah,
Oh.
neither do
Okay,
I, but I just act like I know anything about
No, let's not worry about it.
If I
Let's
think
not
too
worry
hard,
about any of
my
the
brain
magic
will
crap,
stop working
alright?
and you won't be able to hear anything.
Don't worry about it,
Yeah,
Lord
just don't think it's all
We brought you here to where you
Faye's
can
just
hear.
this magical elf with the powers of a dryad that she put, or a plant helps her so that we can talk to each other with our minds. Let's just leave it at that
There's
and
just a
move on with
ringing
our
noise
lives,
in
yeah?
Kyla's head. Just.
Oh, it's a lot better than the first time that I actually heard Hope's voice before.
Yeah, what the fuck is Hope?
Yeah, I saw that.
Was not in a good
Hope
headspace.
is, before Faye goes off on her tangent that takes who knows how long to explain, Hope is a plant that she found out quick. Yeah, what? What?
I believe. Speak for myself. Lovely.
You
as
don't make
always.
it.
Hello.
I've heard this a million. I don't know.
My name is Hope. I was born in grass. I am 2, and Faye found me. before I was trampled on.
Chat, what's a good reverb effect?
As far as I
Oh,
know,
cave? Cave is good.
This thing talk any slower.
Oh, and I can hear all your thoughts when you come close.
Yeah, that too.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you like carrots? I heard about them today.
You know, just something random. You would think that plants would know about other plants. I guess not.
Test. Ooh. Okay.
What, do you think they talk to each other every day? No.
Oh yeah, that's what they do. That's what they've been doing. I can
hearing
hear
my
them
thoughts
talking
properly
to
now?
each other.
Is
I
it
don't know
weird?
what they're saying.
Does it sound like you're hearing my
No.
thoughts?
I mean, yeah, we still hear your thoughts. Yes. Like, yeah. I mean, we've been hearing them this whole time.
Yep.
But does it sound like you're hearing my thoughts now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
yes, brother.
Alright.
It's got the.
If it helps, I'll just shut my mouth and start to speak to you in. Hey.
Oh, that's better.
Yes.
Now we can all hear each other's
Like
thoughts
this?
properly. Now it feels a lot
That's
more.
better. Okay, there we go. Better. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, great.
It's not like this is partly annoying.
Yeah. Echo.
Sounds like we're
Head
in
empty.
Yeah, it's. I guess. No,
Yes, I
I'm
can
never
do
going in a
this
cave
when We're in
again.
this ring near. So if you ever want to talk to Lisa, now you can. This.
Well,
Yeah.
talk with Lisa with a third party. Start.
Do I have
Well,
to
fourth
like,
party.
get you and do things, or can we just step into the circle?
Pretty much, yeah. Faye has to be here.
Yes.
Magic.
Unless something happens later. Like, oh, we don't need. Hope has so much power, magical energy, or whatever that we.
Welcome to my world.
I don't know.
I just nod my head and go, yeah,
maybe
sure,
we
to
should
whatever's
agree
happening.
bigger.
But half the time in my head, it's like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
Yeah. Yeah. How I am every time. Whenever Faye goes any of her magic tangents about guardians and Galdrick and Falgrids or whatever. What is that?
All three of us. We don't understand shit. Put your hand in. No understanding.
Yeah. Don't understand anything, and yet we're surrounded by it all the
Does that
time.
make you grow bigger though?
Go us.
Yay.
Maybe. I don't know. I have nothing to base this on.
It's good to
Hey, you
talk
asked me
to.
something earlier about. Yeah, yeah.
Rolling.
Honestly, I never thought that I would be able to do anything like this, so it is, why does everyone do that?
Sorry, do not like
Hey,
this.
what are you doing?
Oh fuck, here we go again.
Faye, why?
I'm not gonna explode. Oh lord, there's so many things I need to do.
I don't think you're gonna do that.
I'm gonna get attacked by a fucking tree again. I'm gonna get chased out of the fucking grove. 2 times out of the last times I've been trying to go to the grove, I've been attacked by.
Oh,
you
no.
guys can still hear
you don't
this,
have to
can't
worry
you?
about that anymore. Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Because the guardian that I guess that was protecting this forest, I mean, you know already, it's gone now.
I don't
so you don't have to
understand
worry
it
about him
anymore.
anymore. Faye, what did you do? Faye, what are you doing? Faye?
Leaves the circle.
Well fuck, now they can't hear my thoughts.
Okay, I guess they can't hear me anymore.
They can still.
Yes, I.
Okay. What?
Wait, what?
You.
What the fuck?
I get told all, here we go again. I get told all these fucking rules, and then they change up. You guys, well.
What do you want me to? Alright,
You're closer to
whatever.
her than I am.
Okay, so that's what that magic was? That doesn't mean I understand anything that's going on. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just.
Yes.
Yeah, what? What did she do to you? What magic did she do to you?
We tried something.
She gave me a bit of extra magic. I'm sort of left it in my bulb. I'm trying to make it work, but it's a little difficult.
What did she do to you?
Nothing. She doesn't have to stay here. I can stay like this with you for a few minutes. You won't need to be chaperone. Well, make the most of the time if you wish.
It's like a
Okay.
hourglass.
I wonder if Sarah.
Sure, we're on a timer now. Okay.
Are we? Okay. Timer.
What was I saying? What was I saying? I would say I'm thinking. What was I thinking? Oh yeah. As nutso as this all is, it is still, I guess, you know, it's I never thought that I'd be able to actually, you know, speak to you guys like this. I mean, I guess I know Tang was saying he wanted to try to make me something for my neck, I guess, to make me talk, but I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
Neither do I. I was just trying to think of ways to help.
Yeah,
I'm
you
able to make
always do
limbs.
that.
I figured I could at least make a voice.
I don't know how you would do that, but either way, I'm glad that, you know, I can. Is what different?
No, sorry, I wasn't asking. This is really hard to get used to. Sorry. It just looks weird in the fog.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep it simple. Dirt, flower, boots, sister, Tang, light, tree. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Just don't think about things you're not meant to tell. No, don't think about things you're meant to tell people. Don't tell them. Don't think about.
This is talkie stones.
Ha.
Okay, well now we can't hear him, and he can't hear us, so...
I can't, you
someone's
guys
bound to
can't,
get back in
I
the-
can't think of
unless-
fucking stupid ass things. I need to like purge them out of my brain first. Okay, give me a second.
Nothing now, right?
I'm not doing that. He's already back in, so who cares?
Plotting against me. They're plotting
I
against
feel like
me.
we're going to be torturing Hope at this rate.
Whatever. Like, this is what... Whatever. Tang, what? You said that you wanted to know about... What? What do you want to know about me?
I want to know about you. That's it. I want to know how you got here before, well, we met you.
Oh. My tragic backstory, as I've heard Arms say it once.
This is hard. I'm really struggling. My brain moves at like 1,000 miles per minute, and I don't want to think of something bad by accident.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? How do you think I feel
I just look
every
out.
day?
Everything I think of, I usually just say anyway because that's how my mouth works.
I have thousands and thousands of secrets in my brain, and I don't want to think of any of them by accident.
What's your middle name?
Like we're gonna
Don't
tell
have one.
anything.
I mean,
Like,
shit,
who do you
stop
think
it.
I'm gonna
Don't.
tell?
Stop that.
Hey,
I mean,
I
it
don't
works
have
the
a
same
middle
with
name
us.
either. There we go. I don't have a middle name either. I mean, I don't even remember my last name until I met Nicholas back in Ledford, and, you know, I took on the Holly Carver name. So, there you go.
God.
But,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you know how hard it is not to say Risa, Risa, Risa over and over again? I think about her every day. I think about how I messed up. And how I'm the reason why she's dead. And now I have to make it right by putting that shroom thing into the ground.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, everyone says that. Everyone says that. It's not
You're
my
thinking
fault.
it, though.
You could have done anything.
We constantly
I'm
think it.
the reason why she went out there. She wanted to run. She wanted to run when things got bad, and I said no, because I didn't want to leave behind the new family we had, and now she's dead.
Family.
So yeah, it's my fault.
Lost.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's just some of my thoughts. But if you want to know where we came from, I don't know how much longer we have on the magic timer, so I'll try to make this as quick as I can. We were born in Ambershire. That's where we grew up. So imagine how I felt when the Imperials came and essentially got rid of it. We're a poor family, real poor. Elven father, human mother. I guess this is something that always made me wonder. Before I ever met Drow, this was never a thing, but I've only ever seen Drow with red eyes, right? You know, Risa, she had red eyes, but both my parents, they had blue eyes. Well, I always wondered where she got the red eyes from. My mom had red hair, so that's where she got it from. Her mom was strong. She was definitely the strongest of us. That's where Risa got her strength from. I got my speed from my elven dad, so that's probably why I'm so fast. We were poor. Barely had any food most of the time. Because we were half, we got bullied a lot, so Risa would always stick up for me, and when we came home beat up, you know, I would always, hug her and stuff, and, Mom would always patch us up.
Family.
We, because we were so poor, I barely remember the details, but I guess my dad, he got money from other people, but it put us in debt, and we weren't able to pay the debt, so
Loan shark, crime.
we tried running away. And that didn't work. They found us, killed the parents, and we were sold into slavery. We were slaves for I don't know how long, I don't know how many years. One of those. Obviously, one of them is the reason why I can't talk. It's the same reason why Risa had a scar on her eye. We should have died there, but this man, I barely remember it, but when we were thrown in those cells, bleeding from our necks, this man unlocked the gate, but we were too weak to move. He came in, and he patched us up. He had green eyes, black hair, and he had a nice smile. I kind of remember him. He was around the house that my taskmaster looked over. And, he saved us. I never saw him again after that. But, because I guess we didn't die, we were sold off to some other people. And, well, we were sold again and again and again, because who wants half-breed people who can't talk? So, and then eventually the bandits came and bought us. So we became bandits until, stroke of luck, we were able to escape. We got out of our bindings while the others were distracted, and we just took off into the darkness. They chased us, but we were faster than them. No one's faster than we were. We outran them, and we lived in the woods for about a year, barely surviving. Eating berries that made us sick. I caught a rabbit once. We were barely able to make a fire, and we didn't know how to cook, so part of it was burned, part of it was raw. If we ever came across someone in the forest, we would threaten them, take whatever stuff they had. That's how we got the clothes that we had. We got rid of our bandit stuff, but we kept the knives. The same knife. One that, Arisa had. I'll never get rid of it. As long as I live, I'll die with these. But then we found Ledford. And, the plan Arisa came up with, we would go in, steal what we had to, maybe stick around for a couple of days, get food, and leave on to the next town. That was the plan. That was what we were meant to do. But, then, we went into that tavern and Nicholas fed us, gave us food, gave us drink, didn't charge us for it at all, and, he did the next day, and then the next day, and then he offered to have us work for him, and I think you all know the rest at that point. So.
Long way since then.
Yeah.
Really long way.
Yeah. I honestly don't know where we'd be if we never met Nicholas.
Orange flapjacks.
Kinda crazy. They were so good.
So tasty.
I remember when he made them for me.
I wish I could eat.
That was some of the best food I ever had.
Oranges, yum.
Ledford had some of the best food. You guys remember that feast? The feast that we had before everything went to crap?
The really big one to honor Rallart's
Yeah, the
knighting.
one in the castle, when that giant room with the huge tables, and there was so much food.
Suspicious.
I've never had so much food.
Careful.
Rallart's knighting ceremony.
I remember.
Suspicious. I don't care what it was. I never had so much food. I remember I took a whole, it was either a chicken or a turkey. I don't remember what it was. I took a whole turkey and I left. I ran and I ate the whole thing.
It was a chicken.
Happy
I
for you.
remember. I
It was
saw
a-
you
okay.
bolt out the front door.
Yeah, it was a chicken. I took the whole thing and I ate it. And I remember falling asleep on this stand outside the gates. I'm honestly surprised no one came and arrested me, but I'll take whatever I can get. That was some of the best food I ever had. And
Tasty.
it was one of the last good memories that I had in that town.
Agreed. Cat.
I just... I still can't really believe it half the time, you know? It's only been a few years. I mean, I was a slave for way longer than I was from Ledford to now. At least that's what it feels like. And yet things are so different
I miss
now.
everyone.
Cat.
I miss everyone too.
Morgrim.
Yeah, Kat, Tarek, Maya, Risa.
Brother.
It's...
Need to change subject.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go, Tang. That's where I came from. That's my tragic backstory. It's not grand or anything. I was a poor person and a slave, just like any other person.
Well, the part that you should focus on is the fact that you got found by a kindly old man and are now living
Nicholas.
with a new family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Orange flapjacks.
I really wish I could eat.
You know, he wanted to teach me how to make pumpkin pie. He said that once everything had settled down, he'd teach me, and I was really excited. But I never got to do that, and now he's gone.
Gone. Cat.
Thanks, Hope. I don't know how much more energy is in that bulb of yours. But
Faint glow is beginning to dim.
Looks like we're almost out of time, I guess. Brother, I have to ask you something.
Worried.
This whole Lord thing that you've been doing, is this what you actually want to do?
It's my path.
Yeah, you're Arn's son and everything, and he's a lord, and... Yeah, I mean... I look at you, and you're always just so... I mean, I guess like the rest of us, we're always so tired. It just looks like so much, you know?
Heavy is the head.
I mean,
If I can do what I need to do and get to where I need to be, I can look after people like you and like how I was, and people won't have to grow up like that. Ayla, Edric, Grayson, fuck.
Are you going to become a king one day?
No, Lord is a step down from king.
Good, 'cause I'm not calling you your highness or your majesty either. I'm not calling you lord either. So stupid. Ugh.
It is the thing I'm dedicating my whole life to.
That's what you want to do.
Need to be. If people like me were in charge, we would have had different lives. Ayla, Edric.
it might be easier for those who come after.
Exactly. I've been given a chance to help.
When you guys go back to Giwan... Sorry, I guess since I thought it... I know I said back when you got really hurt that I wanted to go with you. I still do. But at the same time, that was when Tyr was still here, and now he's gone. And all these other Wood Elves and Harry and whoever, the only person here that I trust with Faye is Tay. And I don't know if I can leave her, you know?
But at the end of the day,
why do you guys have to keep going away? Why can't we just stay together?
Are you sure you want this?
Confusion.
I just want us to stay together. That's all I want. All this for the greater good BS. All this other crap. I don't care about that. I don't care about the world like Faye does. I don't care about any of this
Hard to choose
lords or
between
whatever.
family and duty.
Different paths.
I just want my family together. Safe. Not being hunted down or chased by whoever, whatever. That's so much to ask. Can I just not?
Sad. We do these things because we are in these positions. We have these choices to make. Duty.
So hard.
Yes.
So tired. So sick of it all.
Without fail.
Just want to live.
Difficult.
At this point, the sounds of each other's voices begin to fade, fading into more of a murmur as the light from the bulb goes out.
That was... Okay, you can't hear me anymore. Okay.
No.
That was fucking vulnerable.
It's not the worst thing.
Sorry if I thought anything weird. My mind wanders a lot.
I feel guilty.
Kyler. The first time one of the first times I actually talked with this flower, I was thinking bloody murder. It's not the weirdest thing that has happened around here. The confusion aside, it doesn't hurt to be vulnerable every once in a while. And no matter what you thought in here, I'm not going to breathe a word of it to anybody.
Thanks.
Your family. That's what you do.
Your family. I want to see you grow old.
So do you still plan on returning to the city?
I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to leave.
Nobody's forcing you to go.
I don't want you to go down there, but if you feel you must, go.
If you
For the
have
sake
to
of your
go
friends.
do your lord stuff, whatever, then do it. But we want you here. I want you here, brother.
It might just be me talking, but I think the lordship can wait for a couple of hours.
Yeah, fuck him. They can handle without me for a day. I miss my fucking family.
You've endured a lot.
No matter
I'm proud you're a good man.
where either of us go, or where any of us go, I will come and find you, and you'd better come and find me. Understand?
Of course. Glad that fucking flower's gone out.
I think I can read your mind anyway.
I miss you. I miss Kat. I miss Tarek. I miss Arn. I miss my fucking family.
No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you'd better come back. You'd better come back to us. I can't lose anyone else. No one else.
You've already lost enough.
No more fucking loss.
Despite it all, today is a good day.
Dang, you tell anyone here that I cried, I'll kill you.
Same.
No, I know. You think I would even hesitate?
Fuck.
I will take all of this to my grave. I would hug you both, but I don't want to crack your backs. So instead, I'm going to make sure you have a comfortable bed in to stay in tonight.
Oh, my eyes, I'm sorry, give me a second.
My nose is like a fucking faucet.
You know what? I'll risk it.
Sorry. Oh god. My old wounds. Oh. Softer than I thought it would be.
About 5 years of practice.
I miss just sitting there with everyone. The days we thought were quiet, the days we thought were boring.
I still remember the stupid exercises on top of that hill.
Yoga. Now, fuck, it's such simple days, and now everyone that I care about is...
Kylie, if there's one thing that I picked up from all this magical bullshit going on, is that even those that are gone, we still have connections to. Every single one of us, even if we can't see it, we might not be able to feel it. We're connected somehow, some way. Either we think about each other, connected through whatever mystical strings are going around these trees and everything, or just what we've done.
You say that, but everyone feels so fucking far away. Even you two. I feel so separate from everything. I just...
You're not. You might feel that way because of what's going on. The environment might change you, but you are still you. Despite everything. Lord Erdhart or not, you are still Kyler. To everyone who cares.
And I already told you I'm never calling you a lord. You'll always be Kyler. And just Kyler. You're my brother. You always will be my brother.
Never think that you're so far away that you can stop caring about anyone.
My heart fucking
Or that we
hurts.
stop caring about you.
Get out of this fucking circle, please.
Oh, I think that it... Yeah. Come on. I already know that if any of you cry anymore, you're going to start punching yourself to the point where you're going to use it as an excuse.
Shut up, Tang. Shut your mouth.
Glad you got him my fucking stood on the walls.
You know what? Fair.
Do you remember what you said to me? That no matter what comes up those walls,
I love my family.
we three would not break.
Me too.
I've never seen you fight so hard. Proof of how large your heart really is.
Oh, fuck. I just need a moment before I can talk to people again. Feel so heavy and hurt and... Fuck. Alright, come on. We have to be strong for them.
Wait, before you go.
It's what we do.
I love you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man you've become. I will see you again. And as long as the griffin flies, I'm alive. I love you, my son. Go.
Honor and wisdom. We lead. Keep that fucking armor on, Kyla. Was not if he had.
I know what you're saying if you want to spend more time. Or we can tell her yourself.
If they're gone or not. There's a purpose to everything, and those with power always find a purpose for everything. And all those who strive for power usually go mad for it. It becomes an insatiation, like a narcotic. No.
Well, like I said, Galdrick still believed the world was created because of people trying to do the right thing, and then, of course, like I described to you about Elysium, the Order. The Order I don't know much of. All I know of this Order is that it seems to have been people maybe like Goldrick, who were very wise mages, ones who didn't want to see destruction befall the world. Or places like Elysium get control over everything and cause destruction.
What are there any references of them in regards to places, doing, intentions, names, points of history, so to speak?
Well, I know that the Institute delves down heavily into Morgulrath, where Elysium used to be.
Where?
We'll stay here tonight.
Alright.
If I may, my lord, we should leave. I'm taking most of the notes, and I know you have business, and it's better to be back home.
Kyle is good at hiding his emotions normally, and while he does his best this time, his eyes are red. His nose is red. His face doesn't say it, but you can see just sadness.
I see. Well, I believe, Miss Sarah was moved, my lord, into the bed, if you like.
Yeah.
We'll stay here tonight, and then in the early morning, before the sun rises, before anyone can, plan anything, we'll zip out back to the city. I hope that's okay.
Okay.
Very, very well. By your will.
And like I said, I already gave the horse the medicine, so in the morning you'll just have to clean her up real good.
Marcus can deal with that.
Fresh hay and oats, okay?
He's back in town.
Yes. I'm actually been learning much, apparently, of some of the things you've seen and experienced.
How are you finding it?
Sorry for that.
Stay with him as long as
Enlightening. More so in the sense of these different individuals of Goldrick, the Order, Elysium. They're different, and I would need time of study to be able to see if I can reference them to anything of my own experiences. I won't lie. Maybe something from the old libraries.
If it can help you, I would definitely love to conversate you with more,
Have you
I don't
told
already have a chance.
Faye where you're from and such, Tiberius?
Oh, not so much of that. Not many are aware of that, but
I see.
if you insist, I can. I don't mind if it's your decision.
Fair's fair, I suppose. It is your secret to tell, I suppose.
Very fair.
Yes. If Faye's gonna tell you all her secrets, she might as well know. She doesn't want to know.
That is very fair. And oh god, they're gone. They're gone. They didn't want to hear my secrets, apparently, my lord. Oh, lords, who would want to hear mine?
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Something's
I don't know. I don't know who the other voice in his head is.
What?
Huh?
What? Nothing to worry about. What are you talking about, Hope?
What?
I'm starting to reconsider my decisions very quickly, my lord.
Is there something else? Another voice within you that couldn't speak? What are you talking about, Hope? You're confusing me about Kyler. Mm-hmm. Strange. Okay, I've never heard that happen to a person before. you tapped his mind and you felt two voices within him. That is strange. Yes, you might be overthinking it, Hope. You get you some rest. Alright. Good night, Hope. Sorry, plant talking.
I'm very right.
Sorry.
It is quite fine.
So, now that I have a separate voice out of my head talking, now I'm ready to hear you out, Mr. Tiberius.
Well, since you've shown me so much,
I can
well,
show you
my
a
full
lot more
name.
than that.
Please, miss, do not tempt me. My name is Sir Tiberius Elsted. I am a Templar Knight of Astagon, of the
What's
Azar
Templar?
Order. A Templar is someone of a more religious belief, to say the least.
What was that order in Adwick? Mithrax, like the Order of Mithrax kind of thing?
Similar to paladins.
Sort of.
Different though.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, no worries.
The Templar Order assisted in the management of the entirety of Astagon.
Okay.
They were, in sense, its military.
But a religious one.
Yes, so to speak.
Okay, I'm following.
I have served the Order for well over 100 years, and I
Oh, wow.
was a keeper of knowledge, so to speak, during my youth of going to the Order. So I had the privilege of studying a lot of the books and archives and rewriting their stories, so to speak, of the great libraries of Astagon. Yes. No. It's sort of a passage for brothers to go through to maintain the knowledge.
Oh, it's, I met a father, a brother of Mithrax. He was doing the kind of similarity, the same thing, where he had to do certain things to move up within his order. Whether it is helping the sick, helping the sick, those misfortunate, doing religious battles.
Exactly. There are many different sorts of divisions within the Azar Order that are in charge and taking care of certain tasks. And among those things, you tend to learn many things within a library as in depth as it was. Even some places like this. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't enlighten you more. Like I said, I'm young and I'm still learning, so.
It is quite fine. Essentially, that is who I am and where I am from. And, we are sometimes tasked in ensuring that things that those who dive and wander for do not get reached. That should
So
be
you're
locked
like-
away.
They're reminding me of the book that your father lent to me. They're against the Institute in Missouri University near Luxor. They're the same way. They're a university that studies ruins and stuff, but they don't take anything from it. They believe it needs to stay there and be safeguarded and studied where it is and not be touched, so to speak, so they can learn from the past.
It's less that, but more ensuring that no one treads past those places. Understand they are locked away for a reason.
Keepers of artifacts and such. Things that people shouldn't fuck with. Like half the shit that we've dealt with.
Oh, God. I wish some of your guys were down here then from NIF. I'd love y'all to safeguard that place. Oh, God. That was a nightmare.
So, you spoke of this place, the Warforges, how they were created, and the sacrifices they took to create it, and also how it was from the first stage. What were the indications of it being from the first stage, if you don't mind?
The stonework wasn't identifiable by Morden. Is way too... From the dust that could be dusted off from it, a lot of the books there would crumble instantly to dust. A lot of some of the stone would do so as well, but you could tell if you wiped away the dust, it was beautiful white marble, gem emeralds, stuff like that made of. Kind of like what the High Elven walls are made of, but even more intricate and pristine as far as the craftsmanship. I would say it was even older than what we found in Ledford below there.
This place of Ledford, I've heard it many times now. What is the uniqueness of it?
Well, where I got my start, along with Kyler and a bunch of others.
It's where a lot of us met for the first time.
Aye.
It's where it all started.
See.
Yeah. It's where I learned from that person we spoke of, Goldrick, and through the Guardians, that's when I came to the premonition that when the first gate was opened incorrectly is when the next age began. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kyler, the 5th age?
I don't know history or anything like that. It's not my style, or not really my thing.
I think many people think we're still in the 4th age when we're not. We're in the 5th. They believe. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember. Out of character type areas. I'm trying to remember. She knows, I think it's the 5th era. I think 4th area was where we were in Bedford. And I think we're in the 5th era now.
Sorry, say again. I was getting a question asked very quickly.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if most of the world still believes I think we're in the 4th era, but we know it as the 5th era because of the gate being opened correctly.
So the way that it's going to be is the process of with the gates open and is the indication of the 5th era. And now we are exiting the 4th era.
Yeah, it's... From what I was told, what I've learned through the Guardian and through our trials that we've been through, is that an era is dictated when a great either cataclysm happens or some great change within the world. Is when it signifies the bringing of a new era.
A gate. What exactly do you mean by a gate?
The archway. The things that the Empire uses to move their troops through, mass legions.
You left an archway open.
Well, it's closed now, permanently.
How long was it open for? Exactly.
Oh, gosh. I'm trying to remember. A month, maybe? Because wait. It was winter. I think it was winter when they first went there in Bedaria. Because that's where it was, Bedaria. Because they ran into elves of Iondar there.
Iondar?
Yeah, they had crest of iron or on it, from what I was told.
How was it closed?
We received a tablet, and it was placed upon it with blue runes glowing on it, and it closed it, made it inert.
Where was this?
Vidaria. I believe that's where that gate was. Yeah.
Oh, that's been lost to the green
Yeah,
fogs. You have to understand, the archways connect to different planes of existence and, so
I
to speak, of
know.
places.
Yes. I know how they work.
Some of these places, though, should never be opened.
I know. There was one that we had to close below Kagovia because we saw something staring at us from the other side. It was red and dark.
Kagovia. See. That explains everything.
Yeah, it's been closed as well. Left inert. That was one we didn't open, though. It was opened by those creatures.
You have to understand. Things in the world have been asleep for a very long time.
Aye.
Magics have been nearly drained from most things. The fact that an archway was connected as long as it has, as you say it has, explains why so many oddities have been stirring up in the lands in the last 3 years I've been traveling. It might even explain why that disaster took place in Ireland.
Well, let me ask you this: the Empire knew of these archways way before we did. That's why they attacked Ledford, because they used them to pour their legions through.
That doesn't surprise me, if I'm honest. The Empire have been made it a sort of gift to steal from others. That's what they've done, is what they've always will do. That's what I expect for it to happen here eventually.
Well, we know that Inquisitor used the amulet on that shroom lung creature that was attacking people here in the town. Something of Sotar, I think, it let out like a light of magic.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about Kagovia, why that portal was open, because they opened it.
This shroom... A little more context to this. Shroom people...
It's something quite old, something that was during... remember when I spoke to you about the Order? How old it was near the First Era? That's how long it's been around, that shroom lung creatures, or what we like to call the hive mind.
A hive mind, so a climate of different consciences, then?
From what I read in books, Mr. Tiberius, is that when the Order was using the archways, back when they were in full, use, like regular use, like this is how they used to go around the world. Something during that time cataclysmic happened, and they started shutting the archways down. Well, some of these archways, when they came through it, bled out magic and caused, like, some of the mages to vaporize into these crystals. And it started causing the flora and fauna underneath, like the fungi, to mutate. And that's what created the hive mind. What created this new entity, this new organism.
Interesting.
And it's bad. because it just spreads through spores that it lets out.
Let's see.
There more leaves stayed underground, but some of them made it through to the surface during the Battle of Adwick, when the Empire was coming before the rat men exploded to the surface.
Yes.
Even the rat men had been fighting them.
Have they? In what way?
Just, I don't know, just, I guess evil against